Hi, today's podcast is primarily to share my observation of the youngsters that we meet in today's job arena. Now, when we interview people and we kind of try to figure out what are their preferences when they actually get into the field of career progression, we don't find the kind of zeal to grow in most of the people, somewhere at the age of 25 to 35 that we interview. Whilst people may say, candidates may say that they want to grow, they want to see themselves in a position, in a profile after 5 years, 3 years, 10 years down the line, but when they work, they are nowhere close by. I still recollect, when in our earlier days of the career, I think I must have put in almost 20 to 22 hours of work in various forms. And I used to come back home late in the night. I used to leave early morning. I'm not saying that, you need to work like that. But what I'm trying to say is that the dedication that we find in today's people are way lesser than what when we started our career a long time ago. Now, why is that so? It is because people feel that everything is easy and they can get everything much faster. No, it does not happen like that. If you are not really knowledgeable, you will crack very, very fast, and that's what is important for the today's generation to understand, that you need to spend quantity and quality time to build your expertise and experience. If you feel that it's the end of 6 o'clock or 6:30 and like the school bell rings, you run back to home, no, you are not that person who will become a CEO tomorrow, or you are not that person who will hold a senior management. It can only be in your head as an aspiration. You cannot be lazy. You cannot see the clock to go and run back home. You cannot say that, okay, let me go back and I'll go and sit and work at home. Why? Why are you lazy? Means why is this not your priority? And if this is not your priority, don't get into it. Means you may have some other priorities in life. You may not want to grow. At least give this portfolio to someone who have that aspiration to grow, and for certain reason he or she is not getting this position. That is the reason when we try to meet people during the interviews, we try to figure out whether that person have an aspiration. There also sometimes we are hoodwinked, definitely, because in the interviews people will say big talks, but when you kind of hire them, you'll find, oh God, there are still the 20% who was only saying that they have big aspirations to grow in life, but actually they do not have that aspiration, and they are those kind of people who want to take shortcuts in life and not really contribute to the organization. And how will you understand that whether someone is really passionate about the organization? Every time that person in the office, when you see that when he or she walks, when he or she opens the shoulder in the body language, when he or she is serious in thinking how to build that next minutes of meeting, or how to build that next strategy for you, how to build the next departmental progress for you, how to actually come back to you every single time and provoke you to see that new innovation build that the person have made. They are the people who can become tomorrow's leaders. Now, these are the subtle things that you have to keep in mind to understand that, okay, these are the people who have that interest in the organization, about the interest in their career, about the interest in their life to move forward. And these are the people who will be the CEOs for tomorrow. Thank you so much.